Good morning and welcome to Riddick's Guest Hero Guild of Thrones, Episode 9 Strategy Guide. Today we will be covering our number 6 hero breed, which will complete our team replication. Now we will be moving on with tomorrow's episode and analyzing the market to find the most efficient way to obtain pets and weapons for our next cycle. So jumping into it, we're going to jump straight immediately into our items. So we've got definitely enough of the gas canisters. We just need to farm a few more of the experience potions. And to do that, we are going to jump straight into our easy level 6 AI factory. Now, while that is running, let's take a look at what we have available for our breeding. Okay, so we've got quite a number of them, but we're going to focus on Red Mercury, and we will do Telekinetic Woman as well. Now, our goal is obviously to get to the 60 experience potions. And that should take us just a few attempts. So we can see now that we're at the 41.5 energy mark. And if we take a look at our current troops, we are just about at that halfway mark. So we're actually ahead of the schedule. The estimate initially was 12 days in order to get those 6 heroes. We are now at 10 days on our 6th hero for today. We started obviously at that 39 energy mark. So that's, we've had a 3 energy gain. So for our next cycle, that's the head start we're going to be able to produce. So essentially what that means is every 2.5 days, we will get an extra run. This should put us at 40. Two more. Now, while we're running there, so we're going to probably move on to our pets. We, again, are able to complete that easy level 6. We will need 6 pets, and each costs 100 shards. So, basically, 2 and a little bit of, or 3 worst case scenario runs, and we get those pets. So, we should be able to knock those out in a day or two, and we also have to consider our weapons. So basically it's going to take us 5 runs, 6 runs to get our weapons, but if we take a look at let's have a look at the pricing of weapons at the moment, are relatively cheap. And then if we factor in, let's have a look here at gas cans. Okay, so yeah, we can do the weapon shards or the hero potions to sell. So, yeah, that one, enter. And if we get 11 on this, we should have enough to do our last hero breed of this cycle. Okay, now there's a couple of frames of mind. If we want to get those weapons, we can either continue minting heroes and hope that we get a double or an uncommon, or we can just go straight for the shards. But I think we may actually continue minting the heroes because that extra energy that we can get, and we can also get a head start on the next cycle, will actually benefit us well. Okay, one more run here. Total heroes, we are currently sitting at 35. We started with 30, so this will bring us to 36. At 58. Okay, there we go. Now we can jump straight in to our breeding. Again, we're going to give that red mercury, and we're going to go our telekinetic woman. All right, fingers crossed for a double or an uncommon, and oh, I hope we could get a rare. Nope. Okay, so we were able to replicate our red mercury. So, what we're going to do now that we would get that energy as that hero kind of comes in, we are actually just going to keep farming our heroes because that energy will come in beneficial, and we can always sell the heroes on the market if we need those weapons. Now, with 10 days left, we've been averaging one new breed a day. So, I mean, hopefully, in the best case scenario, we can get 10 new heroes and sell 2 or 3 of them in order to facilitate our weapons and pets and give us a very strong head start for our next cycle. Almost done, and then we have 3 more runs after this. Again, we only need that 30 of the power cans. There we go. 2 more. Which that will put us over that 30 mark, which means we need 52 experience potions for tomorrow. Now we are a clan chief at the moment, so if we jump into our arena and we have a look at our competitor, we've got Mika and Durov, 7 and 8. Mika is 106 and Durov is 33. Oh, we had a defeat there. That's okay. So we're going to jump straight back into that. Hopefully we get a win here. And we can see now that we have hit that 42 energy mark and our strength has gone up to 104. Okay, so it looks like we'll get an easy win here, and we just hit that variation of loss. Because again, we're sitting right on the fence as far as our ability to damage and heal on the positive side of things, but I'd say like 1 out of 10 in my experience with these is we'll get kind of a loss variable. And looks like another easy win for us here. Alrighty, so now that we are complete there, we can see that we ended up with 37, so we just need that 52 for tomorrow for our next hero breed. Do we have any heroes available? So we have our, it's better actually to go into the breeding window. So on the male side, the father, we have 1, 2, 3 available. And on the mother side, we have 1, and we'll have 2 available by tomorrow. So we've got a couple more breeds in there before we have to level up another set. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. That'll wrap up for today. Quick, easy, and simple. Now that we have our I can't even pronounce that word. Our approach, again, with the next 10 days, we need 6 of our pets, as well as 6 of our common weapons. Now, actually, it's worth noting what we're going to use. So, if we look at our level 2s and 3s, they're the ones that we're going to prioritize. So, we will have our Yokozuna and our Blessed Kid as our primary tanks, Death's Hand as a damage, Attorney as a utility, and we can do Field Medic as our other one. So if we have a look at their weapons, we will need essentially mace, a dagger, another mace, a staff, and a book. So if we look at our weapons in the market, so our daggers are 230. We're looking at our axe arrow hammers. We need 2 of those, 260 apiece. We need a staff at 258 and a book at 480. So we're looking at about 1,200 worth of stuff. So that's selling basically 3 heroes. So if we can sell 3 heroes in the next couple of days, then we can have our weapons there and ready to go, and maybe a 4th. So in 4 days, we can potentially replicate, which would leave us 6 days of prepping for our next cycle or being able to monetize. So on that note, now we can tune out and see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in.